So in the last video, we were writing the formula of ionic compounds. In this video, we want to write the names of ionic compounds. So kind of go the other way. And we've kind of seen the rules already. You write the name of the cation, then you write the name of the anion. And if it's a metal that can have multiple charges, we include the magnitude of the charge in the name of the metal, just like we did for the transition metals, ions. All right, so let's just get right into it. Let's start naming these compounds. So there's a few ways you could do it. So I'll just, I think, kind of reverse the process we did before when we were forming these ionic compounds. So I'm going to kind of write the ions and then name it. Okay. So here, this is going to be zinc. Okay. And that's the nitrate anion. Okay, so I kind of undid this. The two I knew belonged to the zinc. Okay, and there's an imaginary one there that belonged to the nitrate. So remember, when we're given the name and we want the formula, we crisscross, right? We bring the charges down. So I'm just reversing that process here to get my ions back. Okay, so pause the video, see how I did that. Okay, and so this is going to be zinc nitrate. I just name these two ions. And remember, zinc always has the same charge, so we don't include actually its charge in its name, the magnitude of its charge in the name. Okay, next here. I want to say the name, but I won't. So here we go. I almost want to call it its name, but that would be giving it away. So this 2 here, okay, let's bring it up here. That belongs to this guy, which on the periodic table you could find as cobalt. And there's a 1 there that we're going to bring back up this way. Again, we're reversing that process. So this is CO, or cobalt, with a 2+ charge. And this is a bromide anion. So when we name this, this is going to be cobalt 2 bromide. Okay, and that's why I wanted to reverse the crisscrossing to see the charge on the cobalt, because its charge needs to be included in its name. That was actually terrible of me to draw it there, because I'm going to have to, there we go, that's better. Write a name there, right? So it's cobalt 2 bromide. Okay, so next one. Well, if we just broke this apart, this is going to be a lithium ion. Okay, this is going to be a chloride ion. Remember, there's 1s down there. So when we do the crisscrossing, and we can find their charges also from the periodic table and from our previous videos. So this one's easy. This is just lithium chloride. Okay. So why don't you pause the video and try to write the names of the following 3 compounds, and then we'll do them together. So assuming that you did that, let's keep going. So again, here, this guy is going to get its charge. This guy's going to get its charge. So this is going to be calcium ion and a phosphate ion. If you look on the table, or if you look at the ones I said to memorize, calcium is not a transition metal, so we don't need to include its charge in its name. So this is calcium phosphate. Okay, this one, you might be tempted to bring this 3 over there, okay? But that is incorrect. That 3 belongs within the polyatomic ion. It is a nitrate anion, okay? So keep that in mind. When you have more than 1 atom together, okay, that 3 is not the charge of the cation, if that makes sense. That's together in parentheses. You can imagine imaginary parentheses there. So this is going to be silver ion and nitrate again. So this is just silver. And remember, silver is one of those transition metals that its charge doesn't change really. So we don't include its magnitude in Roman numerals there. Okay, last but not least, this guy is going to be here. Okay, this is going to be manganese (3) chloride. Okay, so that's how we're going to name ionic compounds. We already did how to write down the formula of ionic compounds. Again, take the time to do plenty of examples here. This can be, again, remember, we're just trying to memorize not all the names of these compounds, but the way that we do it, the system that we name compounds. If you do that, you're going to be fine. So next section, we're going to be talking about naming hydrates.